Boise, Idaho. We're here at Albertson Stadium, home of the Smurf Turf, for another edition of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that.
Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Moss. Tackled there by the defense.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to pass, it's Reed. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Texas A&M going quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They've got the screen set up. Oh, better look out! Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Snap it to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick completion to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Using his legs to buy some time. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Pressure coming. On the run deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Carr. Rushes on him. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Moves away as he feels pressure. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Concepcion. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him! Turning it on! He stopped just a chain length or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Aggies want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Offense in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throwing on the run. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me in the game.
A&M comes back out with another first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Trying to escape and get... There he goes! A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Reed. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the tight end. Trying to barrel in. How about standing tall after the catch and denying this man the end zone? The defense turns it over on down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got it in the middle. It's Moss. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Fielded in the end zone. It's falling. I know he thinks he can house every return. Sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Carr. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got his man downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game.
A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. On the ready. Hand off from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the 1st down.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Striving for the goal line, loose football. And this bounces out of the end zone. It'll be back and a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Texas A&M going up tempo.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do.
Intercepted deep in his own end. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Throws it back. Caught, close to the marker, it's locked. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots.
It's a running room. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick him up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Moss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggie. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. And then the wide receivers start to kick in. And the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
They'll try the bootleg for the 2. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish, back on offense.
Ready up.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Under fire. Unleashes one. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Now improvising. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. Real nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for room. It's Love. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled him up, first drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. And the Aggies are in the hurry up. Trying play action. Skips away from pressure. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this.
It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He'll pull it down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. Good, solid tackle.
That's one of the things I love about this quarterback. He has the athleticism and the elusiveness that when things break down and they're not perfect, he can still make the play go. Great job of buying time and locating receiver down the field.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. We've come to the end of the period and Notre Dame has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Motion from the back. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, Dave.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We worked on this all week. You know you're going for it.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Back to pass. Fires on the move. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Coming out with it, it's Owens. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute it. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He's been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking for space, it's Moss. Turning it on! The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th?
And he will be sacked. And here in the 4th quarter, they were trying to tie it, and they cannot. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Once he got a snap, it was all over right to the house.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on first down. Still looking, on the move. Running to Green. Quarterback gets the first down. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. That's reeled in, it's Moss. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down, and the quarterback does.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Back to pass on second down. Slings it downfield. Manage slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. On the option.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the fourth down.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Tight end finds a soft spot, and the defense wrestles him to the ground. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Here's a heat. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Moss. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time, right? Now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Fires to the middle, and he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40, the 20, inside. Touchdown, Irish! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this